Specifically, I really believe in the power of writing and art to amplify marginalized issues, so I wanted to use that to speak up for the environment. And I was so excited to work with OKAPI Reusables because I think it's such an innovative approach to the climate crisis, as well as very important. For me, one of the highlights was researching information for the documentary script. I got to read so many reports, journals, and papers on subjects like polymer chemistry and microplastics, and it was absolutely fascinating learning all the science behind it. Another highlight was getting to interview Captain Charles Moore, who was the first person to discover the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, and I grew up reading about him in National Geographic, so yeah, it was really exciting.
Being a part of the production for the story of the cup was definitely very insightful. We were doing a lot of research on disposable cup statistics, and I've never really been part of a production like this before. I was actually one of the main animation artists, so it was just really nice to have my artwork shown on this production that I think is really meaningful.
What inspired me to join the CASA OKAPI internship was my enthusiasm for environmental activism. I've been very involved into the space for sustainability, and I've been part of my school's environmental club Amplify, and we helped work with another company to implement reusable containers for school lunches, and that's what kind of brought me interest into kind of reusable silverware and containers and how that can be applied to other aspects of what we use, like cups and like boba and like drinks and like coffees, and how that a lot of that plastic was going into our oceans. And I live really close to the bay, and it's been just a valid part and really sad seeing all the plastic kind of just end up in these beautiful beaches where I spent a lot of time there with family and friends and just walking there. So I wanted to really make a change in my community and take action into finding a solution of how we can reduce that and kind of clean up our community. I really hope that I can spread the word and share about this documentary and my involvement with CASA and OKAPI and how we can move forward as a community and start transitioning into more reusable alternatives instead of relying just on plastic and, creating more landfill.
For me, a definite highlight of the entire internship was just getting to talk to people, like people I'd meet in cafes or passing out flyers at tabling events. I think that just getting to see all of these different people who lead such different lives, but who are all passionate about the same thing. They all had something to say about, either how they have helped the environment or what they want to do. It was just really reassuring to know that, like, you're not alone, because being somebody who wants to advocate for such, like, a big thing as, like, working to be more sustainable and saving the environment can seem really scary. But just getting to talk to so many people was really comforting, and it, made me feel strong enough to, like, keep going, I think that moving forward, I'm gonna try to not forget about the small things, because if there's one thing that this internship has taught me, it is how powerful just one plastic cup could be, and making the decision to use like OKAPI if it's available, or bring your own reusable, or just do anything, like even if it's not about cups, like just focus on the small things, like do what you can do in your own personal life, because it does make a difference, and I'm going to try to continue with that mindset.